which made the whole lab smell, and we weren't allowed in there for 2 days. Hi, I'm Iram Razaq, and I am a Postdoctoral Research Associate at the Energy and Bioproducts Research Institute at Aston University. I currently work on a project with IDRIC on producing guidelines for CO2 streams for industry. I look at the technical aspect of the process, so how the CO2 streams and the contaminants can be analysed and measured. We want that anybody in industry can pick up the guidelines and say, oh, I have this stream and this is how I can possibly utilise it and measure it without having any major issues. So I think it's very important to have visual role models, and it's really nice to see somebody visually and say, oh, actually they're able to do it, so if they can do it, there's nothing to stop me from doing it. For me personally, I didn't have an Asian woman in STEM. I didn't have that role model, and for me it was difficult to believe that I belonged somewhere. So it took a long time for me and a lot of determination to find my space in the room and make myself feel like I belonged. I don't think it needs to be you need to have a specific set of skills. I think communication goes a long way, and being able to communicate your research to lots of different audiences, not just to other academics, but to industry and to lay people. So being able to take something that's very technical and being able to describe that and explain it in a way that everybody can understand is one of the key aspects to being able to work in this field. So we have a question here from a student, which is, how efficient is the process of the research that I'm undertaking? So my answer to that would be, we know that the process is efficient because we look at the literature and compare the efficiency that is published in literature with the efficiency that we are getting from the laboratory scale processing, and then only then would we consider scaling up to a pilot scale and then a commercial scale. And that's a robust process. So yes, I've worked with lots of different feedstocks, lots of different biomasses, and everybody in the lab tried to gauge if it'll be a good smell when it's being processed or if it'll be a bad smell. Sometimes the woody biomass smells lovely. It smells like smoked barbecue, and then you can have fish guts that smell absolutely terrible. I had to blend fish guts in a blender and then freeze dry, which made the whole lab smell, and we weren't allowed in there for 2 days. So the reason that we were looking at fish guts was to produce a bio-oil, and then with the solids that were left over, they went into animal feed. All in a day's work. So I hope that decarbonisation takes off globally, and it's going to require lots of different disciplines to work together, to cooperate, and including groups like IDRIC, where they're bringing together people from lots of different disciplines and working on different aspects of decarbonisation.